What's up, agents, and welcome back to another division video. Just before we get started, if you need a Discord that posts daily targeted loot for escalation and all the resources you could ever need and game guides for everything within the Division 2, check out my Discord join link down below in the description. With all that said, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Let's get straight into it. Right, okay, so I usually wouldn't post this kind of video, but this one is pretty bad. Especially, well, if you are a DZ player. And the problem comes down to stretch goals and actually a reoccurring bug from last season. I'm not sure if it was on the season before and the season before that. But as of right now, if you head into the dark zone and you actually die, it actually reverts your stretch goal progress. You actually, as you lose DZ XP, as you normally would, you also lose stretch goal progress. Now, the problem with this is, say I lose 5 levels progress, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I go all the way down to this one here. When I earn back another level, this one is already redeemed. I would not get a reward for this again. So if you die multiple times, you could put yourself quite far back in your progress, meaning you are really hindering yourself in getting these stretch goals rewards, which isn't great, to be honest, because anyone that likes to play DZ is probably not going to get too many of these stretch goals rewards. And considering that we have got a bit of a DZ revamp coming next season, the PvE DZ, a lot of PvP changes, people are going to want to spend a lot more time in the DZ. So really, this really does need to be fixed for next season's stretch goals. And I can appreciate that's a long time off, and fingers crossed that it gets fixed. If you're wondering where I got this information from, it was actually over on Reddit, this post here, which I will link down below in the description. And you can see here there is confirmation that it still bugs out and it's not been fixed. Now, there hasn't been a lot of uptake on this post, which is why I thought probably best to make a video. Usually these kind of posts with these kind of bugs are actually rampant, with people going, oh, I'm upset with this, I'm upset with that. And rightly so. This is quite a bad bug, but maybe this just emphasizes how many people do not play in the DZ at the moment and how desperate it really is in need of a revamp. For it to have like 4 upvotes with, you know, just me has just done it, only 4 comments on it, it really just feels like nobody is that bothered. And maybe I'll get the same response to this video. People might just not be bothered by it, and just, you know, there'll be no views on it because people just don't play in the DZ, and, you know, I absolutely get it. But there is also one other bug that I would like to talk about concerning stretch goals. I posted a video earlier on today where you're able to buy 50 levels of stretch goals with textiles. And I had a few comments saying be careful with this, it sometimes bugs out your double season XP and stuff and things like that. Because as of right now, when I made this when I made the video earlier on today, although it says in the patch notes that the ×2 season of XP event does not count towards stretch goals, it actually does. But you can see here I've got 6 levels, which essentially is me doing my weekly SHD requisition project on 3 characters. So rather than getting 1 level each time, I got 2 levels each time. I've done it 3 times, 6 levels. And then I purchased 50 levels using textiles, but as you can see, it's not counted towards my progress. But unfortunately, some other people have said after purchasing the 50 levels with the stretch goals, they're no longer able to earn XP towards additional stretch goals. The XP bar is gone and I'm no longer able to see unlock in X claims, which, yeah, is a little bit unfortunate. Now, this only looks to be one person so far. It is relatively new though in the bug reporter, but there was no other bugs as far as I saw in the bug reporter to do with stretch goals. However, I did get one other comment that I've not been able to track back down again. Otherwise, I would have put it in the video. So big shout out to the person that posted this. But I got the actual 50 levels of stretch goals rewards when I actually made the video earlier on. Luckily enough, I made a video. I was able to go back and check. But they said as well that sometimes the stretch goals actually bugs out when this double XP season modifier is on, meaning you only get 25 levels, even though you are buying 50 levels with textiles. And they said what they were going to do is not buy the levels until right at the end of the season when they knew they weren't going to play anymore, just in case it was going to happen again to them. So there's a few things there to watch out with. Touch wood, I've been very lucky. I've not been affected by any of these bugs. But if you have, let me know down below in the comments. But I did think it was pretty important for me to make a very quick video just warning you about the DZ, because I would hate for people to go in and, you know, we know as of right now it's not very well balanced. We know there's cheaters in there and things like that. So I would hate for anybody to go into the DZ and just lose all of their stretch goal progress and then have to redo it all over again before you got any other rewards. That is going to be it for the video though, agents. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. As always, agents, thanks for everything, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.